Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In our previous episode, we introduced the series that al-Haqiqa al-Muhammadiyya is not the view of one individual, but a tradition flowing across centuries. Today, we begin our journey, and our first stop is the 3rd century Hijri. A great Sufi, knower of Allah, and Quranic commentator of that era, Sahl bin Abdullah at-Tustari. Who was Sahl Tustari? His full name was Abu Muhammad, Sahl bin Abdullah bin Yunus at-Tustari. He was born in the year 203 Hijri in the Iranian city of Tustar, known today as Shushtar, and he passed away in 283 Hijri in Basra, meaning his life, nearly 80 years, was spent in that golden age of Islamic history when great hadith masters like Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal, Imam Bukhari, and Imam Muslim were alive. Sahl Tustari was counted among the foremost Sufis and renowned commentators of his time. Abu Nuaym al-Isfahani, in the 10th volume of his celebrated work, Hilyat al-Awliya, recorded his life and sayings in detail. Sahl Tustari's most famous book is Tafsir al-Tustari. This commentary was, in fact, compiled by his students from his oral teachings and discourses, and to this day, it is counted among the earliest examples of Sufi Quranic commentary. Now the question is, what did Sahl Tustari say about al-Haqiqa al-Muhammadiyya? In his commentary on a well-known verse of the Quran, Sahl Tustari wrote something that became the foundation of every Sufi tradition that followed. The verse is from Surah Al-Araf, verse 172, known as the verse of the covenant, or Ard al-Alast. Allah Almighty says, وَإِذْ أَخَذَ رَبُّكَ مِنْ بَنِي آدَمَ مِنْ جُهُورِهِمْ ذُرِّيَّتَهُمْ. Translation. And when your Lord brought forth from the loins of the children of Adam their descendants, and then Allah asked them, Alastu bi Rabbikum, am I not your Lord? And all the souls answered, Bala, yes indeed you are our Lord. In his commentary on this verse, Sahl Tustari wrote something astonishing. He said, before this covenant, another creation had already taken place, and that creation was the light of Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. His words are these, Inna Allah ta'ala khalaqa nura Muhammadin min nurihi. Translation. Indeed, Allah Almighty created the light of Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him from his own light. Then he said that this light remained absorbed in the worship of Allah for thousands of years, before any other creation had come into being. And then Allah created all the souls from this very light. Dear viewers, pause for a moment. Who said this? Was it Ibn Arabi? No. Was it Abd al-Karim al-Jili? No. Was it some later Sufi? No. This was said by a knower of Allah from the 3rd century Hijri, whose biography Abu Nuaym al-Isfahani recorded, from whom Imam Mansur al-Hallaj drew his teachings, and whose sayings were later quoted by Qushayri in Ar-Risala al-Qushayriya. So the concept of al-Haqiqa al-Muhammadiyya, that the light of the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, is the very first creation. This is not a new idea. This is a teaching from the earliest centuries of the Islamic tradition. Sahl Tustari did not stop there. He said something more, preserved in his commentary. He said, when Allah Almighty created the light of Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, he divided that light into 4 portions. From the first portion, he created the pen. From the second, the preserved tablet, Allah al-Mahfuz. From the third, the divine throne, al-Arsh. And from the 4th portion, further divided, he created the rest of the universe, the angels, the heavens, the earth, and all created beings. This narration is transmitted from Sahl Tustari, and later scholars quoted it in Lataif al-Isharat and other Sufi commentaries. Now, an important question. Was this only the personal opinion of one knower of Allah? No. Sahl Tustari was so highly regarded as a scholar and Sufi in his own time that the scholars of Basra would take narrations from him. Among his students was a name, Muhammad bin Salim al-Basri, who founded a scholarly tradition called the Salamiyya. And it was from this very tradition that in the next century, Mansur al-Hallaj drew his teachings, whom we will discuss in the next episode. So Sahl Tustari was not a lone individual. He was the imam of an entire scholarly tradition. One important point must be made clear here. When Sahl Tustari says that the light of Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, was created first, this does not mean, in any way, that divine attributes are being given to the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. Absolutely not. The being of Allah is eternal, meaning Allah has no beginning. And the light of the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, is created, meaning Allah brought it into existence. The distinction is very clear. There is no association between the Creator and the created. The point is simply this, that among all created things, the very first creation was the light of the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. And this is in perfect harmony with the verse of the Quran, in which Allah declared, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. We have sent you as a mercy to all the worlds. If the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, is a mercy to all the worlds, then his grace and his light must precede all the worlds. This is the very logic of it. So what is the summary? Sahl Tustari, the perfect knower of Allah from the 3rd century Hijri, laid this foundation in his commentary on Surah Al-Araf, that the light of Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, is the very first creation, and the entire universe stands upon the grace of that light. This teaching is preserved in his commentary, Tafsir al-Tustari, and was recorded by Abu Nuaym al-Isfahani in the 10th volume of Hilyat al-Awliya. In our next episode, we will speak of a knower of Allah who took the foundation laid by Sahl Tustari and built upon it an entire chapter of a remarkable book, Mansur al-Hallaj, and his work, Kitab al-Tawasin. So please subscribe and become part of this journey. May Allah Almighty grant us the true recognition of the beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. Allah Hafiz.